So today I want to talk a little bit about what I call the principle of next action. I think it's something that's not all that well known, but it's very important. So quite often you're doing these big projects, either at work or at school, or maybe you have some personal project that you'd like to sort of progress on, but you feel like you're sort of lost and lost in the details, and you start to feel sort of pressure over the overall project. But now I'm not saying you shouldn't have like a good plan for a project. You should have planned it out. If it's some bigger projects, you should have each step planned out. But you don't need to worry about implementing all of those steps right away. And in fact, doing that is counterproductive. It causes stress and the sort of feeling of being overwhelmed. I think that's a good way to describe it. If it's a big project and you're stuck at step 3 and there's 98 steps, then yeah, you're gonna feel overwhelmed. But you don't have to. You don't have to, because the principle of next action always provides you with a clear path forward. So the next action can be just some little step forward. It doesn't have to be like, you don't even have to complete that. If you're at the third step, you don't have to complete the entire third step. You just have to make some progress on it. So that's what I mean with next action. You should always focus on getting something done, and usually that something might even be just a little small thing. For example, if let's say you have like a school project where you first need to submit sort of let's say a little project plan, and then you have to later start like researching it. Then you have to start implementing it somehow. Implementing a plan, whether it's like maybe some research, so you have to start writing a research paper, etc. But there, you have a very clear next action. You just start making the plan. So, and again, you don't have to make it too complicated, because the next action always provides you with the path forward. So, if you completed the planning stage, if you've made the plan, and then you've made, let's say you've researched the issue a little bit, then you always have the next action. Then you start, creating the main document for the research paper, and stuff like this. So always focus on what's next in the project that you can start doing. So if you just keep thinking about it, keep stressing out over it, that's gonna really get you nowhere. You're gonna be stuck at the step 1, and you're gonna be stuck there for a long time, because you're just gonna be, I'm so overwhelmed by this big project, so I can't possibly get it done. But all of these are sort of multi-step complex processes that build up step by step. So it's very important to be able to sort of keep your head cool about the whole thing, and always focus on just what's right in front of you. Even though you have like a clear plan of action, should have a clear plan of action for any more complex projects, but your focus should still always be on what's right in front of you, even when doing that project. So, in fact, if it's not, then you're probably not gonna like hit your target. maybe you'll get something done eventually, but probably not on the schedule that you're supposed to, probably not in the way that you planned originally. So this was just a short video about this. You shouldn't like dither about and just waste a lot of time worrying when you could be doing things, and you should be doing things. And next action is all about, it's all about sort of retaining your focus in a, let's say, increasingly complex world. And if you focus on what's right in front of you, you're gonna solve what's right in front of you. So, yeah, thanks.